This is XTOOL's D9 PRO OBD2 scan tool. Really nice hard case. I like those hinges. User manual and serial number. And the VCI Bluetooth box. A USB-A to USB-A cable. Universal and Audit cables. Power adapter. Charge it up. Mitsubishi and Benz cables. Main cable for all the adapters. Another Benz cable. BMW adapter, a cigar lighter cable, and a battery clip cable. One of the 10 OBD2 adapters, a USB 2 Type B cable, and the standard OBD2 adapter. Has a 9.7-inch display, USB 3.0 VCI port, power adapter port, and power button. This unit has a real nice finish, 8 megapixel autofocus rear camera with flash, a handy, sturdy aluminum kickstand, very nice rubber side grips, has a good feel when you're holding it. Powering on, it has a 1024 by 768 display, 10,000 milliamp battery, 2 gigs of RAM and 128 gig storage, and 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi. This is the Bluetooth VCI connected to the OBD2 adapter. You also have the option to use the wired connection via USB to Type B cable. Now this LCD isn't flickering, this is just the shutter speed on the camera. Diving into the special features, as you can see, it has a lot of special features, such as key programming, injector coding, ECU programming. Comes packed with over 42 services. You can sort through vehicles by country. Now this is the main diagnosis. You can do just an automatic OBD2 scan. It'll cover over 10,000 different vehicles. A neat feature is it'll let you actually search the internet and troubleshoot that code. Live data is a real helpful tool. I use this when I'm under the hood. I'll be disconnecting electronics and watching the voltage change just to get an idea if it's working properly. Updating is really quick with 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi. To have even more control, you can do manual. And this is where you actually select the make and model. This right here is Topology module mapping. It's color coded. It's kind of like a schematic chart. Now manually searching, you have a lot more control. As you can see right here, I'm looking at the transmission and I can play with the solenoids. I can turn them on, turn them off. Right here's the engine. I'm working on the fuel gauge needle. So I'm increasing it, decreasing it. And you see right here, it's going up and then it'll go back down, and that's showing me that it's functioning properly. This function is called Bidirectional. If you need to snap some photos for a customer, you can use the Endoscope. Has real good zoom, 8 megapixel. With 128 gig storage, I like to load mine up with service manuals. These are in PDF format. It's really nice to have a service manual on hand when you're in the middle of a job. Because this scan tool has a 1.8 gigahertz quad-core processor and 2 gigs of RAM, it can function like this. If you need to find something, you can just type it in and search. Bam, you're right there. If you prefer vertical, no problem. It'll do that too. Just press the rotate button after turning it. The great thing about this unit is it has a good display, and when you zoom in, it still shows high quality resolution. If you ever want to go back to horizontal, you just flip it, press the horizontal button again, and you're right back there. Now here's a live view of unplugging the map sensor. If you look at the scan tool, you can see the data.